Did you know there's a place where the road just stops? Not with a barrier, not with a cliff. It stops because something is waiting. We're talking about Blackwood Sanatorium, the forgotten hospital at the end of the road. They built it deep in the pines, a monolith of gray stone meant for healing. Now it's just rot and silence. Locals whisper that the road leading to it, Old Man's Trace, was paved with the grief of those who never left. If you drive it after midnight, the GPS dies, the trees press in, you start hearing things, whispers that sound like names being called just beyond the glass. I went there last autumn. Curiosity is a dangerous drug. The air inside was thick, heavy with the smell of formaldehyde and rust. Moonlight bled through broken lancet windows, painting stripes across the tiled floors. Dust motes danced in the faint beams. But they weren't just dust. They moved too quickly. The architecture itself felt wrong. Long corridors that seemed to stretch further the closer you got. Doors hung open, inviting inspection in the administration wing. I found a ledger, pages water damaged, handwriting looping into illegible screams. The last entry read only, "The waiting room is full." Asterisk. Then the temperature dropped suddenly, razor sharp cold. I was standing in the old surgical theater. Everything surgical, the tables, the clamps, gleamed faintly pine. That's when I heard it. Not a whisper this time. A wet, dragging sound from the floor above. Asterisk, scrape, drag, pause, and my flashlight beam shook. I pointed it toward the ceiling right where the sound originated. For a fraction of a second, I saw it. A shadow too tall, too thin, pressed against the plaster, watching me through a crack in the ceiling tiles. It didn't move. It just stared. I ran. I didn't look back at the surgical tools of the ledger. I burst through the main doors and didn't stop until the pines gave way to pavement. I destroyed the dashcam footage. I burned the clothes I wore. But sometimes when I look in the mirror, I see the shadow in the periphery of my vision. And I know the real horror isn't that the sanatorium is abandoned. The real horror is that something followed me home and it remembers my name.